This Queensland-based games technology company is taking Queensland know-how to the world. Halfbrick started here in Brisbane with 6 employees. They now have 57 here and almost 100 around the world. And last night they won Game of the Year in a major US competition. These are the inventors of the game Fruit Ninja. Fruit Ninja has taken the world by storm with 120 million game players now around the world. This is a great example of a young company with a big idea and taking that idea, developing it and taking the world by storm. Halfbrick is a great example of a Queensland company started by an enthusiastic group of young entrepreneurs who took a great idea to the world and are really making something of it. We want to see more young entrepreneurs fostered and encouraged in the Queensland economy. Many of Australia's biggest business leaders once started off as young dreamers and were lucky enough to get a break that got their idea into the marketplace. Here in Queensland, we want to see more young guns getting their businesses up and running. A newly elected Labor government will put in place a $3 million program over the next 3 years that will provide $20,000 grants to young entrepreneurs under 30. We want to see the youthful energy in the economy sponsored and nurtured so that it can take off like this company here. We know that it's often at the early point in people's businesses that they most need support. So the Young Guns Entrepreneur Program will make grants of up to $20,000 a year available to around 45 young gun entrepreneurs each and every year of the next term in a new Labor government. We know that there are many people out there with a big idea and have a small business and are struggling to get just that last bit of equipment or get their idea into the marketplace. We want these grants very specifically designed at young business people, the young guns in our economy, to make a difference. Halfbrick is a company that's not known to a lot of people, but their game, Fruit Ninja, is certainly well known with 120 million users worldwide. I don't know that many young people around Brisbane and Queensland who use Fruit Ninja all the time realise that it was invented here by young Queenslanders. We want to see more people like them in new and emerging industries like this one and many others, getting a start-up and taking that product, taking that great idea into the marketplace and eventually into the global economy. So the Young Gun program, targeting those young entrepreneurs, giving young business people a break and getting these kind of ideas putting Queensland on the world stage. I'll invite the Deputy Premier to say a few words about the program.
Thanks, Premier. What we know around the developed world is that 62% of productivity gains comes from innovation. What we want to drive in the future Queensland economy is the innovation gain, to create the jobs of the future, to create the businesses of the future, the services of the future. We don't have a view about the Queensland economy which resides in the 1980s. We have a view about the Queensland economy in the 21st century, one where services-based companies, one where innovation and productivity will drive a future economic agenda. That's why in this election campaign we've been talking about the 21st century, the need to invest in skills, the need to invest in innovation. And this is about giving young people the ability to start up a business, to have a go at the start with their ideas, to make sure that we can capture those ideas, commercialise them and drive innovation, and perhaps create the next Halfbrick or the next Facebook right here in Queensland. What we know, of course, is that the opportunity to drive innovation is at the core of what's going to be required for the 21st century economy, and this program will complement the What's Your Big Idea program, which is about commercialising ideas. This is about getting young people into the game in the first place, into business in the first place, and starting up those businesses. It's the sort of ideas and confidence in the future of the Queensland economy that we need for the 21st century.
So this is just another breakdown of those funds you announced in Cairns, where you talked about the water system for bananas.
I know that was a separate allocation from the Smart State funding. This is a further allocation